and so they're printed images and then you painted on top of them, or how does that work?
Well, this piece is titled Wanted, and it's about
That is Angela Davis. I was like, she looks familiar.
Yeah, this when they were after her for claiming she had killed two cops. I saw a picture of her. Did you start? This could be a great painting. Where is your heart? Images of Black Panthers that was killed during that time. Every story shines.
Okay.
So that's how that came about. I painted her by two images from the internet of them.
Okay, we're doing the final segment of the Dogwood Arts Festival About Your Art podcast show, and we are here with Thomas, Crazy Thomas, my crazy Gemini friend that I done met this weekend.
That's right, Gemini's in the house.
Yes, he's a May Gemini, y'all. I'm a June Gemini, so that says enough. But Thomas, introduce yourself to the people.
How you doing? My name is Thomas Williams. I'm an artist from Chicago, Illinois, and I'm at the Dogwood Festival showcasing my artwork.
Awesome. So you're from Chicago, right?
Yes.
So let's see. How long have you been doing art?
Well, I've been an artist all my life, but I've been full-time artist for 11 years.
Got you. Full-time artist for 11 years. You said you have a wife and a daughter, right?
Yes, I have a wife. She's a nurse, and I have my beautiful daughter, and I have a son that's 33. My daughter's 29.
Awesome sauce. Okay. Did you always know that you wanted to be an artist full-time, or did you try to do something else before and it kind of snowballed into this?
Well, actually, I knew I was an artist in sixth grade. That's what I wanted to be. I committed myself in sixth grade to be an artist. I've been drawing since I was probably in third grade. But what happened was I got sidetracked with a job in advertising, so I thought I was an artist. But one day I sat down and I was thinking that if I didn't commit myself to art, I would never make it. And this is the result of committing myself to art.
Okay. So committing yourself to art. So you said you've been doing this professionally for how long?
11 years.
11 years. And so did you always know about the art circuit, like the art show circuit, or did somebody tell you, kind of tell me how your story went?
There used to be a show called Gold Coast Art Show in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
So we did visit an artist, and when he was telling us about it, but it just seemed impossible to get in because you have to have the confidence of your work.
Okay.
And you don't know the circuit. You don't know the business of art. But one of my friends and classmates from high school was a professional artist for 30 years.
Oh, wow.
So we had linked up, and I stayed with him here in Atlanta for like 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And I realized it was a whole different world.
Gotcha.
I was like, oh, you can make money in art, because that's all he did as a living. And all his friends, either they were full-time artists or they had a gallery.
Okay.
So now you're in a different world, whereas you're like, okay, this can happen.
Okay.
And they like my work, and they believe I could be a great artist. So it basically took off from there.
Okay, now do you have any collections here at this show that you want to kind of let the people kind of know about, how you what inspired you? I noticed these have images and so they're printed images and then you painted on top of them, or how does that work?
Well, there's this piece is titled Wanted, and it's about Angela Davis. That
is Angela Davis. I was like, she looks familiar.
Yeah, this is when they were after her for claiming she had killed two cops. So I saw a picture of her smoking, and I said, hey, this could be a great painting.
Yes.
So I put the images of Black Panthers that was killed during that time, or they were trying to put in jail.
Okay.
So that's how that idea came up. So I painted her, but I took images from the internet of them, and there's a medium that we use where we can apply it and it will stick to the board, but then dry clear and you can paint on top of it. And that's what I did.
And that's what you did. Ooh, this is what we like to get into and about your art, because I just want to know about your art. And so tell me about this piece. Is this from the same collection then?
This is called Not Guilty. This literally, I was sitting with my mother watching Law and Order, and they had Ludacris on, and he was in a mugshot. And I told my mother, I was like, this guy is guilty about shit we ain't guilty about. And so I was like, that's a painting. So I started researching actual comments from white people back in the day, what they say about Black people. And I was like, it's funny they say this, but we're really doing this. So they're saying we're incapable of care, but we're really taking care of your kids.
Exactly.
So I did 3-part series on that. And one dealt with men with the laziness and all that riffraff they started. And then the third one was about them calling us savages. So I showed how they treated us.
Yes.
And the other one's talking about how we identified kitchen rules. So showing how we created things and we gave to science and everything.
That's
I thought it was a very powerful series.
Yeah. They even used our bodies for science a lot. We won't get into Tuskegee. Okay. So awesome. So wow, so you've been into the arts for your whole life, pretty much. Wow. So let's see, what else do I want to ask? What would you say is the most challenging aspect about being an artist in the art show circuit?
To be honest,
what?
Sitting down to paint.
Okay. Kind of like me with editing this podcast.
Right. And that's the hard because you have to, in between doing shows. I have a show, I think it's next week, a week after in Dallas. I go to Maryland in the May, and then June I have 3 shows. It's spanning like 3 weeks.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so it's going to be very busy.
Because every time you sell a piece, like you just sold that piece, every time you sell one, you got to be able to replenish it so that you can have more to sell for the next show.
It's the hardest thing for me is to keep original paintings.
That's amazing. That's not a bad hard thing to have.
I'm very grateful.
Come on, you better show gratitude. Sorry. Awesome. Well, okay. Looks like you're having a lot of interest. We're at the tail end of the show, y'all. I think the show is closing in like literally 5 minutes. So yeah. So let me go ahead and let you get back to selling your art. Tell the people where they can find you.
You can find me at Instagram as Artist Thomas, ARTISTHOMASW. And my website is I Have a Vision, EYEHAVEVISON.com.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Thomas. You have been a great addition to my podcast, and I'm so grateful.
I appreciate it, Z. Send me that picture.
I will.